choir is back together. 14 original members of the 1974 Mormon Expo Choir, children and grandchildren of original members, plus new members, were part of the opening ceremony for the 50th anniversary celebration of the 1974 Expo, the World's Fair, held in Spokane, Washington. And they're led by the original director, Carolyn Brett.
We're 50 years older, but that makes it special too, to realize that we can still do that.
Those attending the celebration felt the power of this year's choir.
It was beautiful, it was powerful, and it was sung with such confidence and joy. It brought hope, and it brought a spirit to this festival that I know everyone identified.
This performance really added to the legacy of the 74 choir.
I don't think they understood or even contemplated the effect that the choir would have. I think they thought it was just a local choir and they were going to sing and it was going to be nice for Expo. I don't think they had any idea how influential and powerful the music was going to be.
When the choir began and the word went out that we were going to create this opportunity for people, it was amazing to see how many turned out quickly.
Carolyn believes she wasn't the only one directing.
The Lord had made this possible and wanted it. This was to be an opportunity to share with the world our testimonies, and people were where they belonged, in place.
This is who I am. A favorite from the 74 choir was Who Am I?
People were always very touched by that message because it asked a lot of questions. Who am I? Why am I here? And then we go on to say, I am a child of God. And the testimonies were so deep.
And in 1974, that song was heard by a 6-year-old girl whose mother was in the choir.
I remember at being that young, watching them sing, and just, it kind of stopped me in my tracks. It was so powerful, and even at 6 years old, I felt the power of the message that they were sharing, which was, we're sons and daughters of a Heavenly Father who loves us. So I look forward to coming full circle with that memory, because I will get to stand in the position of the deliverer of the message, not just the receiver.
The songs left a lasting impression on the choir as well, including original member Jeanette Sineff.
They were, extra special songs. Who am I? And for me, it was 50 years, and I still can sing them without music.
Jeanette found out about the opportunity to sing in the 74 choir through her daughter Joyce, who was taking piano lessons from Carolyn Brett.
When you work with Carolyn Brett, there is a level of expectation of performance and duty, dedication. And she was my piano teacher. I totally knew what I was in for because she expected it at lessons. The whole world was here. Everybody was watching. We were one big community. That was pretty cool.
The choir often sang outside the Book of Mormon Pavilion, where Expo guests could learn more about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. One of these guests was Dan Davis, whose experience led him to join the church.
I don't know where I would be or who I would be if I hadn't gone through the Book of Mormon Pavilion. I remember the spirit I felt. It was just almost palpable. My whole life has been changed since.
Many believe the 1974 Expo changed the city of Spokane forever. Spokane welcomed the world, and many of the 5.2 million guests were greeted by a regional choir whose mission has not changed in 50 years.
The whole choir really hopes that they feel our testimony, our spirit, the love we have for the gospel and for Spokane.